happened in the evening when you started to fade away. Now my heart says you're leaving. I hope to see you again someday. Why did it have to happen? Why did it end this way? You know I miss you every moment. Doesn't matter if it's night, doesn't matter if it's day. I can't stop the pain inside. This is a last goodbye.
President Trump has restored the idea of America.
Keep America great! Exclamation point.
The Dow Jones made history today, closing over 26,000 points for the first time.
This is a standout report.
He's going to bring all these jobs back. Well, how exactly are you going to do that? What magic wand do you have?
Hand me down the walking cane. Hand me down my hat. I'm going to bomb the shit out of them. The collusion delusion is over. You're fake news. Unbelievable. So dishonest.
Mr. President. Mr. President. Pardon me, ma'am. Mr. President. Mr. President, are you...
That's enough. Put down the mic. So much winning. Everything he does.
Every day is NASCAR.
Seems to come out right.
Donald Trump, keeper of promises.
Playing all the music, just keeping time. Around the world, did he learn that? Oh, Lord. Oh, help me get away. I am with you. I will fight for you. And I will win for you. America is winning again. You're helping November 3rd, 2020. Can you believe? It's right around the corner. So you ready? Let's go. Let me hear it. Make America great again. Thank you, Texas. Thank you. It's winning again. Goodbye, Hillary. Bye. 2020. Can you believe? It's right around the corner. So you ready? Let's go. Let me hear it.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. My apologies. I've got the wrong state up. We're doing New York State today. Welcome everybody and thank you for joining. I'm all discombobulated this morning. I ran in. This is my lunch hour, so I ran in. Thought I had everything set, and of course I didn't. But welcome, Sandra.
Hey, Phil. Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Yes, happy Thursday. So, apologies on the state being wrong in the title. It's a learning process here. Yay.
That's
hey,
right.
Boogie. It's me. Hey, Sithy. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Because you'd be in jail. Yes. Platinum Mimi. Welcome aboard. Lots of people joining. That's good to see. This is important. So we're going to go through New York State today, but before we do that, Sandra, how about we do some of the tweets and information that was sent to me on Telegram and Twitter. How's that sound to you?
All right.
Good?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. So we're going to hit it right away. And Larry Norris Jr., thank you for sending these tweets from Donald Trump. He's got some endorsements. 3 tweets of endorsements, as a matter of fact. So, from Real Donald Trump, Representative Randy Weber Texas at TexasRandy14 of Texas has been a huge supporter of our MAGA agenda from the very beginning. Strong on crime, the border, illegal immigration, and the Second Amendment, and our great military and vets. Randy has my full endorsement. So there you go. Randy in Texas has Trump's endorsement. And as we see these come in, we will bring them to you. Next one. Real Donald Trump. Representative John Carter at Judge John Carter from the great state of Texas has been a tremendous supporter of our MAGA agenda. He is strong on crime and borders, great for our military and our vets, and strong on our Second Amendment. John has my complete and total endorsement. So there's 2 endorsements. I think we have a third one. Texas. Representative Roger Williams at Rep. R. Williams has done an incredible job of representing the state, great state of Texas. I hate throwing that in there because it gives Doc Martin a big head, but I'll say it. The great state of Texas. Roger is tough on crime, strong on the border, and illegal immigration. He loves our military and our vets and protects our Second Amendment. Roger has my total and complete endorsement.
So there's 3 names right there we can make memes for.
Exactly.
That we need to spread everywhere.
I'm working on the meme maker, so we may have a meme maker very soon.
All right. You let me know when we so I could attack on them too and be like, do it. Yeah. Just kidding.
And of course, all 3 of them have to be from Texas. What in the world? Come on, man.
Well, that makes me question, are they voting soon? Because New York, they're voting soon.
Yes. Yes,
their primary is June 23rd. Right?
The primaries are June 23rd. I believe that's right. I think hopefully when we pull up New York State on that listing, it'll show. I'm not sure if they do put the dates on there. I wish they would.
So that means if the president was just if he's endorsing these 3, that means it's coming up soon. So we'll have to check the date.
Yes, every
check
state.
The date.
I think every state is on the same day or on primaries or not. Do you know when your state primary is, Sandra?
No.
Here in District 22. I don't think anybody knows until maybe a couple weeks before the primary hits. I think that's when they really start advertising it. Because again, everybody's busy.
17.
Right? Everybody's busy. Everybody's got a lot to do. So they start rolling the ads out as it gets within a few weeks. I'm going to throw some names out there. Platinum Mimi, hello. Natalie Joe, Texas. DMD 115. Sandra Jones is in the chat. Oh. Follow Q17. Welcome aboard. If I didn't say your name, I apologize. I'm trying to look through the chat to see who's out there. Okay, so we'll continue rolling on here. I think I've got another one. And, it's a video. So this is from California, and this is from Larry Norris too. Thank you, Larry. Elisa Martinez, an actual Native American from New Mexico, is running for Senate. She has something to say about Elizabeth Warren. And give her a follow at Elisa 1121. So I'm interested to hear what an actual Native American has to say about Elizabeth Warren, aren't you?
Yeah. That should be interesting.
Let's hear this.
March 17th, just an FYI. Illinois is March 17th.
DMD says it's from upstate New York, but I'm from central New York, around the Syracuse, Utica area. When people say upstate, that could mean a lot of things. How close to New York City? Because some people claim that area of just above New York City is upstate.
Because you'd be in jail.
Thank you, Natalie Joe, for the diamond. Appreciate it.
Very nice.
Thank you. Yeah, New York State. When people say I'm from New York, most people say, "Oh, New York City." No, New York State is a pretty darn big state. From Buffalo to New York City, I think is at least an 8-hour drive, maybe 9. Rochester is about 4.5 hours away from where I am, and New York City is about 4.5 to 5 hours away from where I'm located. So New York State is a fairly big state. But yeah, if you're from New York, does not mean you're from New York City.
That is correct.
There, I was going dark a little bit. I look like Boogie Bumper there for a minute. So, oh, Sissy, I forgot. Thank you for the Ninja Guinea, Boogie Bumper. Appreciate it. Love
Boogie.
it. Syracuse, that's like Central New York, DMD. I think New York City people call us upstate, but I think in Syracuse to Utica, in this area, we like to say Central New York, right? You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I see that a lot more than I see upstate. Thank you. You like our little alert for the Ninja Guinea there? Thank you, Boogie. I love that. With Trump with the 2 ladies. Beautiful.
Is he in D Live doing that?
Yes, we're on D Live. And I always forget to mention this because I'm terrible at this, but we are on D Live, YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope, or as I like to refer it to as Pedoscope. I got that. I stole that from Pete Santilli. Thank you, Pete. Yeah, they throttle us all the time. You can't chat, just because of who we support. So anyway, I'm getting sidetracked here very easily today. My brain is all over the place. I worked really late last night, and I'm working this morning. So you can drive for day. Oh, Texas again. What is up with Texas? Everybody loves Texas. Oh, you've got all those Californians moving in there, bringing their cement ponds to Texas. Gotta be careful over there. Make sure you convert them to Texans and don't let them continue to be Californians.
Exactly.
Alrighty. We're gonna watch a video. Here I am yammering. You gotta slap me once in a while. That's what Doc Martin's good at. Okay, Phil, stop. Play the video.
Yeah, but I was enjoying it.
Okay, we're gonna play the video. This is Elisa Martinez running for U.S. Senate in New Mexico as a Republican, speaking on Pocahontas.
All right, you are also running for Senate in the great state of New Mexico, and you're a proud member of the Navajo Nation. And you've...
Thank you for the follow, Q17. This woman is more than 1024th Indian, by the way, or American Indian, or what's the proper term here? Help me out there, Sandra. Native American?
I don't know. Yeah, Native American.
Okay.
She doesn't. I don't know. I'm not good at that. Don't stop putting me on the spot, Phil.
I don't want to get in trouble with the diversity champion or whatever on Periscope.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm looking at her. I honestly, what I really thought was she probably is Native American. She does have that look when you really look at her. She's very pretty. So I hope that she slams her, to be honest with you.
I'm going to rewind this a bit so we can hear her. I think she's Navajo. We'll see, though.
And you've actually been calling out Elizabeth Warren, who's running for president. She's the senator from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Explain why.
Well, as I said, if Elizabeth Warren really understood Native Americans or cared about their experience, she would not be supporting, big government socialist style policies.
Oh, this is off of Twitter, so we expect this throttle. So hold on, it'll start again.
Okay, because I was getting into, I'm like, ooh, what's she going to say?
Policies as she is in Medicare for All, the Green New Deal, and Green Manufacturing Deal, which are, presenting a government takeover of private industry. The reservations have some of the highest unemployment rates and poverty rates in the country because of those types of policies.
All right. Well, good luck to you. All right. You are also running for Senate.
Interesting. That's an interesting take, because what Native American would love big government, right?
Yeah. And why are their unemployment rates so bad?
Exactly.
Because the casino, they're hiring outside with the casinos.
Yeah, the Native American unemployment rate isn't that high in my area. We have the Oneida Indian tribe, but they have a giant casino. They also have a lot of hotels and businesses that they now own. So,
okay.
DMD probably knows the Turning Stone Casino and Resort is out here in Oneida, New York, close to where he is. He's in Syracuse. It's not that far from Oneida. So, and I just lost all of my information. I don't know how I did that. Let's see if I can bring it back up here. I just lost all of my New York State information. So I'm going to have to grab that. So, Sandra, any thoughts on that?
Well, I think my biggest question is, why is it during debates no one has called Warren out on that? I mean, I just don't understand. Well, of course, they already picked it. So that's why they're all being, really kind instead of going after it. But I've wondered, why isn't anybody calling her out on anything? I just, it's like, if you want to run, I don't know. Do they have special rules they have to follow? Because it doesn't make sense to me.
They don't. But right now, if you're looking at it, they're all attacking Bernie Sanders. Right? All of them are.
Yeah.
Because he's at the top of the heap. So.
Right, but Bernie is Bernie. I would go after her. I would do the opposite, but of course, I think it's all fixed. It's all fixed.
Well,
they're told what they can and can't do, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
I think their candidate is predetermined regardless of how Democrat voters vote in the primaries. That's
right. It's
opinion.
just a show for us.
Yes.
They're placating.
So who do you think will be the nominee?
I don't think honestly, I don't think they've pulled out their nominee yet. I think we're still going to wait. I mean, why would they want Warren? Seriously. Because President Trump...
We're going to build the wall.
Thank you for the follow, SoCal Patriot. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's very cool. President Trump is going to she's going to be smushed. She's going to be like a worm on the sidewalk getting smushed. So, and can she really handle it? I mean, can she really handle it? Is she really willing to do that? Like, how much are they paying her to be humiliated? She can't be the one, I'm telling you. And the fact that we don't know who Obama is endorsing yet,
I think that Elizabeth Warren will be walking away with the new house or jet plane at the end of this.
Oh, for sure.
That they're going to pay her off to go away like they paid off Bernie to get Hillary as the nominee, right?
Yes, exactly. So I say, once President Obama gives his endorsement, that's when we'll know. We're not going to know before then. And there's no way. I mean, and these debates are so lame. It's not even good.
I think they want Joe, the Democrat Party wants Joe, but that party is led by a radical socialist who's a big fan of the Squad. So it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell right now what direction they're going in. But right now, Bernie's in the lead. And yes, exactly. Bernie is going to burn down the Democrat Party if he's the nominee. And I know people like to talk about Democrats, but there are liberal Democrats and there are blue dog Democrats or working class Democrats, which the Democrat Party has kicked to the curb right now. Picking Bernie would destroy that working class Democrat. They're already moving over to Republicans, right?
Right.
So if you pick a Bernie, you're guaranteed a loss. If you pick a Warren and have her run with, say, Pete Buttigieg, or flip-flop the other way, Buttigieg and Warren, then you might bring back some of the working class Democrats. But right now, I think that's where they're struggling, is to keep factory working, coal mining, union Democrats. And that's what Trump's gaining in, right?
Yeah. The fact that here's the thing, there's no way they're going to let Bernie go. I don't think at all. So they're going to let Elizabeth make a fool of herself. I mean, hell, she's made a fool of herself so much. It's really unbelievable. And then the fact that, like, if they want Biden, that's only so they can control him. Because, again, it comes to the fact that Obama has not endorsed him. And Obama hasn't endorsed any of them. So there's going to be a last minute. It's going to be last minute.
I don't see a last minute candidate jumping in like some people are speculating, because they will miss some important primaries, and it's getting into at the stage of the game where you can't win the nomination if you skip some of these primaries. That's been proven in the past. People who jump
depends on who it is, though.
Well, somebody who jumps in really late is going to have an extremely hard time becoming the candidate. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but
I do agree with you on how it has been in the past, but I think the difference is once it has an Obama endorsement, that's going to change it. And that's probably why he hasn't endorsed anything yet. That's the key to me, for me personally. It's like once he finally comes out and talks about who he's endorsing, that's going to be who, and it has to be someone strong. Like, it's got to be someone strong that can handle him.
Would you agree that I believe that the Democrats are overestimating Obama's popularity in the country at this point? If that's the play.
I wish I could.
If that's the play, I think he's not as popular as people would believe.
In my opinion, he's going to get less popular, but from what I see,
thank you very much.
It's really, I don't even understand. I don't understand how anyone could claim to be a Democrat. I don't understand the people that fight on the internet. I'm like, how do you not see what's going on? There's a lot of different, I don't know, hopefully with this dumbass impeachment stuff, people will learn something and wake up.
Boogie just commented that Obama won't endorse until the nominee is selected, and I agree. He's going to remain quiet on this until the Democrat Party selects who they've already pre-selected.
Oh, so okay. I mean, that makes sense too. So they don't really care. That's the bottom line. that's what's gonna. Then that's the. They're not going to really put anyone up because they know they're not going to win against Trump.
Welcome aboard, Mustangs 86. Thank you for joining. Right, exactly. Boogie says Obama won't endorse somebody that that may lose the nomination
because he's so arrogant.
Oh, of course, he doesn't want to look like I picked the guy that lost, right?
Right.
So whoever wins, he'll endorse whoever wins, regardless of whether he likes the person or not. That's just the way it is, right?
Yeah. I can't stand his
I think 30% of the Democrat Party cares who Obama endorses. I think the rest of the Democrat Party doesn't really care.
You think that many?
I think so. Now, here's an example. I've got one more video that someone sent to me on, and I apologize. I lost all of my tabs, so I don't know who sent this to me, but this is a Democrat. Okay, and I'm going to put it up on the screen for y'all. See, look, I got to stop hanging around Doc Martin. Good grief.
I know. Texas coming through.
Holy cow, I'm going to get my ass beat here in Central New York. How y'all doing? How y'all today? Josh Akins, New Jersey. A 91-year-old Democrat just undressed Representative Josh G. I'm a Democrat and I'm sick. This sums it up. Lifelong Democrats, the party has used and abused your loyalty. Pay them back with a new vote. So let's listen to this. This is the last.
Democrat. I'm a Democrat.
Oh, hold on. Let me blow it up for you so the audience can see it.
I don't think they got anything. I'm sick of Pelosi. I'm sick of all these people. I'm sick of what they're doing in the country. I met guys, for God's sakes, Edison Stitt. He was a pilot. He lost his life over in Europe. I had a friend, Bud Foreman, died over Guam somewhere, Okinawa. These guys did something for this country. These people in Washington, most of them,
thank you very much.
They shouldn't be there. If you're a Democrat, I love you. If you're a Republican, you do your job, I love you.
Thank you very much.
You're doing a good job. Don't hold your meetings like this.
Thank you
better
very much.
than this. You understand? People deserve more than this. Hey, what is this? I'm honored that I got a call to come here. I didn't even know it. I've been following you in the paper for a long time. This impeachment thing makes me sick. Rise up, my friends, because when you look around and you want a president, it might seem like a dream or a crazy guy talking or something. So when you look around and you want somebody to run for president of the United States, you got to have somebody with your character, somebody like you, somebody's got your personality. You're better than this, man. Get rid of this impeachment thing. Get going. I get sick and tired as a Democrat of these people fighting this thing like this. Why don't they get up and say, hey, Mr. Trump, we're going to put the wall up. No, he's doing it. The Democrats could have done this. We're going to put that tunnel under the Hudson. Why didn't they do it? They make me sick. And I'm a Democrat, and I'm sick. Trump is doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing. You people could do the same thing. People like you to lead them. Think about it. And I don't mean to be rude. I love this country. I'm a veteran. Thank you, sir. The best country in the world. I know people in the military. Listen to this. No foreign country will ever destroy America from without. This country is going to be destroyed from within. And you want to know something? In my 91 years, I think we're close. We're close. This country's going to cave in. Rise up, man. You could be a rising star. I like the way you are. I like your personality. Rise up, man, because we got to have better leaders than we got now. This is why Trump is going to win the next election. You're here. This doggone impeachment is sick.
Wow. Lifelong Democrat. What do you think about that?
I think he's right in everything he was saying. And, you know, it's just, I don't know, it kind of makes me sad because we've been scammed for so long and thinking that our voices had mattered before Trump. And I'm learning they did not matter prior to Trump, but he's working. And who's who's going to have the kahunas to go against them? Who's going to have, because you're going against the establishment. It's all about money.
Well, this is why, this is in part why we do this show, is that we want to get the names of the Republicans out there, because we are looking at the potential for a UK style wave. This guy likes his congressman, but he might just go to the ballot box and say, I like you, but adios. Sorry, maybe next time. We have the potential to create a UK style wave. People voting for people on the other ticket just because, even though they like their congressman, may say, I've had enough of this. See, the Democrats took a calculated risk on impeachment to appease a small minority. Well, I wouldn't say small, maybe 20% to 23% of their party. That number is actually growing because people are actually leaving the Democrat Party. So as your number of party members shrink, your radical wing, of course, the mathematics, your percentages will grow, right? So it's going to look like, if this continues in less than a year's time, the percentage of radical Democrats will be at 35%, as opposed to the 20 to 23% number, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I personally think the whole reason for impeachment isn't to make their base happy. They started going full force when the Ukraine thing happened. And I believe that, when you look at who's involved in Ukraine, you've got Pelosi, Mitt Romney, Biden, their sons involved, all have deals with the oil. So I think the impeachment is about saving their own asses. It's not about their base. They don't give a shit about their base, in my opinion. I think they've shown that. They don't really give a shit because they're not doing anything. I think it's to save their own asses. I'm sorry for cussing. I apologize.
It's okay. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think they care about their base. This is to protect themselves. This is to protect their money.
And by the way, for the chat, Natalie Joe is not a troll. So, oh, that's funny. Yes, exactly. I still stand by my belief that we can have the UK style wave election because of gentlemen like the man in this video we just played. But we have to do the work. We have to get out there, convince these people, hey, it's time to make a change, even if it's temporary. Vote Republican this time. Send a message.
Yeah.
You may like that congressman, like this gentleman does, but now he's sick and tired. And maybe he'll send a message in November.
Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility.
There are a lot of Democrats that feel the way this man feels right now. And just because you're affiliated or your voter registration is Democrat doesn't mean you can't vote the other way and send a message, right? Look at what happened to Labour in the UK. We did that speakeasy show with UK Neil, who has a show on Sunday night at 5 p.m. Eastern, by the way. We did that speakeasy show on Saturday night a few weeks back with UK Neil, who said that lifelong Labour supporters voted for the Conservative Party just to send a message, even though they love their candidate. So
yeah,
it's a strong possibility that if we do the work, if everybody pitches in, that everybody does what they can, even a few hours a week, even an hour a week, making phone calls, putting up signs, spreading the word, spreading the memes that we're going to create. we have a possibility to change the House in a big way.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But it is going to take us to do work and not just assume we got it. We have to work like we don't.
I said it before. We are in the fourth quarter and we're a touchdown behind, right? We have to have that mindset. We have to have the mindset we're down. We're losing right now.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with follow Q17. We need more than a two-party system, but it's not going to happen before November of this year. So maybe someday we'll get there, but first we have to get rid of these radical Democrats that are making people like this gentleman feel the way he's feeling. It's an opportunity. I see it as a large opportunity to create a red tsunami and send a message, right?
Right. For sure. I don't know, though, about the... Well, yeah, I totally agree. We need a tsunami. All right. It's 10:40.
Okay, we have to get through New York State here. Rather a large state, so let me get down there and bring up New York. Okay, I'll start us off. U.S. elections, New York State. Under communist dictator Andrew Cuomo.
Ugh.
Okay, New York races. I'm not even going to go through the top portion. Skip the legislature. We want to get down to the senators. Two senators. We know Chuck Schumer and Kirsten Gillibrand. We know that New York State is divided up so that both of them have a rather large piece of New York City. So it's almost impossible for the rest of the state to rid ourselves of one of these Democrats. Neither one are up for re-election in November as well. So Gillibrand is not up for re-election, and neither is Chuck Schumer. So District 1 is held by Lee Zeldin, who I like, Republican. We want to keep Lee.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Natalie Joe. We want to keep Lee
Thank
Zeldin
you very much.
in office. I think a lot of people know who Lee Zeldin is. District 2 is Pete King. We want to keep Pete King. Oh, he's retiring in 2020. So my apologies. We have to go through this. Trish Bergen, Andrew oh, good Lord, these New York City names. Italian too, and I can't even pronounce it. And I'm part Italian, but the Oriental in me is stopping me from pronouncing it properly. Andrew Garbarino. Is that like Vinny Barbarino?
Yep.
Nick LaLota, Mike LaPetrie, and we're not going to tell you who the Democrats are because that's just how we roll. District 3 is held by a Democrat, and there is one Republican running against him. I'm not going to give you the independents because I don't trust independents. Bernie Sanders is really an independent, not a Democrat. So,
yeah.
George DeVolder Santos is running against Tom Suozzi in District 3. So we can create a meme for that one. I'm going to write that down.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Amberlina, thank you for the lemon. Appreciate it. District 3, New York. Okay. I'm going to try to keep track of this, and our meme maker is going to be busy.
Yep, because that's already 4.
Yes.
5.
District 4.
Okay.
Kathleen Rice is a Democrat. Unopposed. Another unopposed seat.
Mickey Ficky.
That just drives me bananas. That drives me crazy. Why not throw somebody up there? Come on, you got to at least try. He's being primaried, or she's being primaried, so by another Democrat. District 5, another Democrat, Gregory Meeks. Nobody running against Gregory Meeks. I'm almost positive we're hitting New York City territory. Grace Meng, Democrat, another unopposed Democrat in District 6. That's just sad. You got to put somebody out there because AOC's being opposed. I mean, come on. District 7, Nydia Velasquez, Democrat, is being opposed by Avery I can't even say that name. There it is up on the screen. Pereira?
Avery.
Okay.
Well, that's a meme we can make because there's only one.
District 7. So we want to get Avery in, even though that person has a name like Pete Buttigieg, hard to pronounce.
Yeah.
District 8 is Hakeem Jeffries, unopposed. Another one. Good grief, New York is just...
Look at all these not be... Oh, my gosh.
District 9, unopposed. There is an independent, though. And you know what? We'll throw that independent out there. Joel Asmua. You gotta at least try to get the Democrat out of office. Maybe the independent has a shot. This person must not be doing a very good job because they are being primaried by a slew of Democrats, too. Which is hard to believe.
Thank you very much.
District 10.
Oh. Wait. Yeah. Okay,
I'll let you go from District 10 on down.
District 10. We've got
Thank you very much.
Kathy Bernstein and Jean Nigro. So those are two. That's going to be interesting.
Who's running in District 10?
The two I just said.
No, who's the incumbent?
Oh, Gerald Nadler. Ooh.
That's why I gave you that one. See how nice I am.
Oh, you are so nice. Holy cannoli. Jerry Nadler. Oh, I hope he... So why is Kathleen Bernstein, why is she highlighted?
She doesn't have a website. These are links to websites. So apparently
she doesn't have a website.
As of right now, she does not.
Okay.
So.
All right. Ooh, I so hope. Okay. District 11. Let's see where we're at. Oh, unopposed again.
District 11?
This something. Yeah.
No, we've got some primary people.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I was on 12. My bad.
Okay. That's okay.
District 11. Okay, so we have Joe Calder. Yeah, Joe C. We have Nicole M. And then we have Joey S. District 12. We have, this is unopposed. Unbelievable.
Interesting that this Democrat is being primaried, though. Interesting. I
Carolyn Maloney?
Yes.
Full of baloney? This is very interesting, to be honest with you.
I got to go back to District 12 there. Erica, at the bottom, attorney, ex-state legislative aide, and anti-sexual harassment activist. Ooh.
Things that make you go, huh?
Also, the top person, Lauren Ashcroft, is a progressive activist. I wonder if the group that got AOC in and Tlaib and Omar in, I can't remember, Justice Democrats. I wonder if they are out trying to primary Democrats. Interesting. Okay, sorry.
No. Ooh, do you see in 12 who's Suraja Patel, hotel executive attorney, ex-Obama White House aide?
That name sounds familiar.
I know I didn't say it properly because I don't have that kind of... But very interesting. Who's behind all that?
Yes.
Very, very interesting.
I'm wondering if Ashcroft is a Justice Democrat being backed by the Justice Democrats like AOC was. Interesting. Well, get on to 13.
13, unopposed.
Unreal.
14. All right, here we go. Okay. Jen Butler, hip hop music analyst. John Cummings, Miguel Hernandez, Miss Murray. Ooh, Miss Murray is a GOP state committee woman, former New York GOP state committee chairperson. I wouldn't vote for her just because of that. Israel Ortega Cruz, Ruth Papazian, Ray Solano, and Antonio Tucker. I like Antonio Tucker. I hope he wins.
Oh,
that's who I would vote for him. I like him.
You've seen him before?
Oh yes, he does. He owns like a tattoo hat store in New York, in his district, and he's been in jail. He's learned from his. He doesn't play the victim card. He's trying to wake people up, and he's really an inspiration. I like him a lot. Antoine Tucker. In fact, you should try to get him on your show, like maybe the Speakeasy, because he's a cool cat. I like him.
It'd be nice to get him on this show, but we're going to wait for the primaries to settle down before we try to get anybody on. But,
right. He has a winning personality.
Speakeasy is an opportunity.
Yeah, like one of those. That's what I mean. Like one of your Saturday night shows.
Yes. What's interesting about this race is look who District 14 is held by right now.
Oh, Cortez. Look, I didn't even look at who was holding it. But I got excited when I saw Antoine Tucker.
I think right here the Republicans see an opportunity, because look at how many Republicans are running in that primary.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 people running against her.
On the Republican side, well, running against each other for the primary, but it's interesting that many Republicans jumped into this race. I think they see an opportunity here.
Exactly. Well, there is an opportunity. She is a freaking ditz. Oh, well, she plays a ditz. I'm not going to say she's a total ditz. I think she plays it. She's acting for us.
I think she's
like,
very smart.
How dumb can I be?
I think she's actually very smart. But she hurt herself in her own district. She forgot that when you're a congressman, you're not the congressman of the United States as a whole, or you're not the congressman or congresswoman, let's get it right, of the Socialist Party of the United States. You're a congressman of District 14.
Yeah.
I think that's what she forgot. When you go there, you're the congresswoman of your district, not of your cause, your personal cause.
Although I do wonder, and this is just the conspiracy mind that I have, I do wonder, did she do that on purpose? Like mess up the jobs and stuff in her district? Did she do that on purpose so that people, would wake up to what was going on? I don't know. Because, how you can mess up that bad, how you can hurt your community that bad is just beyond me.
Because it's her personal, she let her personal socialist beliefs get in the way of her constituents. When you're elected for a district to go to Congress, you represent that district and your constituents, not your personal political ideology, right?
Right.
If they had known she was going to do that, she would have never won.
Ever. All right. All right, it's 10:51. We got to keep going. Oh, I really hope. Okay, where were we?
15.
14. Now we're going to do 15. District 15. No way. Okay, Patrick DeLices. Wait a minute. Who's running that? Jose Serrano. Oh, he's retiring. Been there since 1973. Look at all those D's trying to come in, and then we got one little R. So he's a college professor.
Actually, if you're the only one little R, you have an opportunity there with that big of a field fighting each other.
Yes.
The only Republican, he can start campaigning now.
Yeah, because he's the only R. So that's another meme we can have.
And that was District 15 in New York, right?
Yes, I wrote that down.
Okay, perfect.
District 16, unopposed.
Wow, I'm writing those down because that irritates
You
me.
know what's kind of pissing me off is the RNC, like the Republicans, we have tons of money. We have no debt. Spend the money in these districts.
Exactly. At least put somebody up there, for God's sakes. I mean,
yeah.
My goodness. At least try.
Yeah. District 17. We've got Jared Buchanan and John Eisen.
So there's a primary. At least they put somebody up there. This person's retiring. Nita Lowy is retiring in 2020 in District 17. So at least we got somebody out there.
Yeah. We have two. At least there's a little competition.
Yes.
District 18. We have an independent, Scott Smith. I'm sorry. Farley. I had it. What's that first name? I don't know that name.
Chile. So that is a district that we can make a meme for because the Republican is basically unopposed by another Republican, so it's not a primary.
Exactly. All right, District 19. Oh, wow. Hola. Okay, so I don't even know how to say that word. And then Mike Roth, helicopter charter company owner. Wow. District 19.
That's Anthony Delgado. That's close to my area. Antonio Delgado, that was a seat that was flipped in New York. That used to be a Republican seat. Great opportunity to flip it back here.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll take it too. But we're going to, Mike Roth is probably going to get it because it's easier to say his name.
Thank you, Natalie
District
Joe.
20. Would you say?
Saying thank you. Natalie Joe's leaving, so I said thank you. Thank you for all the lemons. We appreciate it.
District 20. We've got Elizabeth Joy and Michael Sene. District 21. Okay, Elise Stefanik. She's Republican.
Yes, that's close to me too. That's Elise Stefanik. And I don't know if you watched the impeachment hearings in the House, but she was a bull for the president. So we want to make sure we get out and vote for Elise. She's a staunch supporter of the president. Did a great job during the impeachment.
So we need a thing for her too.
Yes.
That's very important.
Yes, we got to get her back in there. If you don't mind, I'll take 22.
Yeah, go for it.
That's my district. Anthony Brindisi is the Democrat. He flipped that seat. It's been red. So we need to get the primary people are Steve Cornwell, George Phillips, Franklin Sager, I don't really know who he is, but Claudia Tenney was the seat holder. She's running again as well. So we'll see what happens there. I do know Claudia. We could get her on the show, but to be fair to the other three, we won't do that until we know who the winner is.
Why wouldn't you do that? Do you like her?
I like her. I know her. I've met her several times, but
get her on the speakeasy.
I just want to wait until the primary shakes out. We'll see who wins, and then.
So you don't like her enough to put her out there?
Oh no, that's not the case. But
all right, we're gonna have to have a little sideline chat.
I want to get the person that's going to win in office, and we have an interesting dynamic in this area, in this district. It stretches down to an area that's heavy liberal, and I've heard that a couple of these guys, I think it's Cromwell, is very well liked. No, maybe it was Phillips. No, it's Cornwell, is very well liked in Broome County, and it's a large county that can bring back 22. So I just in all fairness, I'm gonna wait to see who on all of these primaries who shakes out, and the winner we'll try to get them on the show. And if it's Tenny, that's great. We'll get her on the show.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I see what you're. Yes, totally. Totally.
District 23, Tom Reed. It's held by a Republican. We want to make sure we keep Tom in that seat. District 24, John Katko, Republican. We want to make sure John keeps that seat. We can make memes for these people that currently are Republican and are holding the seat and are running in 2020. Even though they may be in safe districts in New York State, we just want to make sure we don't have another sneak attack like we had in District 22 with a big influx of outside money that flipped that race by a small percentage. So,
yeah, because Bloomberg, didn't he say he's going to be pouring money into this?
Absolutely, and he did. And so did Soros, and Pelosi actually sent money up here. So, District 25, Joe Morrell is unopposed. Another one. Good grief. District 26, Brian Higgins, Democrat, unopposed. He's being primaried, but which might not be a bad thing, but we still want to get a candidate out there, for goodness sakes. District 27. Chris Collins, he resigned September 30th of last year. Candidates are Chris Jacobs, Rob Ort, Beth Parlato, Frank Smirziak. Nate Murphy is the Democrat running against him. I'd say District 27 is probably in a heavy Republican area. That's why so many people are running for that seat in the Republican primary. But once we sort it all out, we will create a meme and get it out there for everybody to share. So we're at the top of the hour here. We don't want to step on other people's shows. Any closing statements there?
It's 11 o'clock. Dilly starts. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
I was going to make a joke, but I'll shut my
mouth. Listen, we are going to do the memes. We're going to work out how we're going to get them out to people too.
Yes.
So we'll have to figure that out. But I just got a notification that Dilly's starting. So,
SoCal Patriot, don't worry. I won't call anyone Sweet Pea.
Hey, thank you everybody for coming in and hanging with us.
Yes.
And I keep learning. I love it.
This is important. So we're going to go through state by state, and then as we get the primaries out of the way, we will start trying to get candidates on the show for you to watch, even if it's for a few short minutes, 10, 15 minutes, and then we will keep plugging along. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk really fast here. stepping over my own words. But make sure you catch the other shows: Mac Files, Boogie Bumper, The Daily Boogie, Tav Show, Pirate Radio, My Favorite Things with Kimmy Jong-un.
Yeah. And then let's do something about this unopposed. All these districts being unopposed. Yes. We've got the money.
Send an email to the Republican Party. Tell them you've got money. Get off your wallet.
Yeah. I think Tuesday, I'll get the information. I'll pass it along to you or Doc.
Okay.
For how people can contact the different offices to explain. I mean, we could even have maybe a generic letter if people don't know how to, what to say or how to say it. Maybe we could help in that way, but we need to get the communication going and letting them know we care.
We need to send emails, letters, phone calls to the Republican Party. They've got a lot of money in that chest right now. And quite frankly, Trump doesn't really need it. We need to get the House back, win some Senate seats. We need a wave election, a large wave election, a tsunami. So thank you, everybody, for joining. We'll catch you Tuesday, same time, same bat channel, and Thursday. And don't forget our other shows, which I'm horrible at promoting our stuff. Yes. Promises Kept on Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the Speakeasy Show right after that at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. A little later, depending on when we finish up Promises Kept and get everybody lined up for Speakeasy. But make sure you catch our other shows. And thank you for joining. And we need all of your help. We need you. Trump needs you.
Yes.
We need to put the work in. Thank you, everybody.
Have a wonderful day.